Well, I got myself cut up to the bank, top of the bank. We'll take us a big old path down through there. I'm gonna clean a little bit more of this up right here, especially right in here, because that hose has got to come right through there. I'm taking the shortest route I can possibly take, get to my garden, which is obviously right there. But one of the reasons I want to clean this up right here is a rattler can strike or lunge, or however you want to say it, over half its body length. If you've got a 5-foot rattler, he's gonna come out a little better than 2.5 foot, right? Right. So I'll clean that up right there behind the side by side. That should do it. The pump's gonna sit right down next to the creek down there, so I should have enough hose. Should have. But that rain, it stopped about as quick as it came. And it's hotter. It sure is, it's hotter. That humidity's set in now. So I believe I'll just go ahead and get my hose out there and see how much I've got, and then take it from there. Before I get the pump out, I'll make sure I got enough hose, because there's no sense in pulling the pump out and not having enough hose. I have to load everything back up. I'm about sure I do though. I'm not going to soak the plant itself, I'm going to soak the ground. So stay with me, children. That's where we're going. My hose is right there. You can't see it, but I can. So we're still good. It's a long ways though. I may not have enough hose. Now that I look at it. From this point, I may not. I don't know. Well, let's get under the fence and head on down. Ease down, look for a hornet's nest, yellow jacket's nest, especially crawlers. I'd say they're in here. Yeah. Well, I knew I had a milk crate full of rolled up hose. 3 sections, and I was missing a piece. And couldn't quite figure out where it was at. Well, it was down here. That is. The blue stuff. So, I think that piece got us over the hump. Yeah. Let me get that and let's see what we got. We'll stretch it out and bring it down here, and when we undo the pump, we can just pull it up and take it right out to the garden. Stay with me just a minute. I got the old water line. It's got the makeshift foot valve at the end of it. Just to keep from sucking up anything getting in my pump. Those are ceramic propellers in that pump. Pump ain't but about $700-800, even though it is old. That doesn't matter. When you replace that, that's going to be about $700-800. So we don't want to do that, do we? No. So I think we had a pinhole right there or something. Seemed like we did. Might have been right there. I know we had one down there, possibly two. But they're all good, I hope. But we taped up the end to keep anything from getting in there. We don't want no debris going into the pump. So what I'll do now is I'll get the pump down here, and I'll work the pump up down here, and then that hose is too short to reach over the hump, I believe. I believe it is. So I'll just go ahead and take it back to the side by side and get me a longer piece, and hopefully there's no tears or holes in the line we've got up there in the side by side. So, but what the world? Stay with me, Chuck. Gotta be a relief. Well, I got all the sticks in my path. I got them up. Several reasons. But it's all right. You're just nitpicking, carrying things too far. That might be the case. Whatever. You do you and I'll do me. But if you've ever been squirrel hunting or scouting, and you run across just a black snake, every stick you see is a black snake, and they're allowed. Every time you step on one or hear one pop or catch one out of the corner of your eye, that's the first thing you think of, snake. So I go ahead and get rid of those sticks out of my path. That holes will come right there where the weed eater's sitting, right down behind the side by side, right straight up to the garden where that blue barrel is in it. Jug head is right there. That's the way he's going. That's the corner of the garden right there. Right there. So hopefully there's no holes in our blue line here. We'll get it down there and get it over the hump down to the pump. I'm telling you, that's that rock wall right there. It's probably eat up. Man, take a dozer and start back there and push it toward the, I'm just saying. It's sometime water come out of there. Yeah, we're, I'd say right here is probably 150, 200 foot. Right here. So, I don't know. May not have enough. May not. May not. Let's find out, you want to? We get the line down there anyway and go from there. Stay with me, children. Got work to do. I don't know what that was, but something was walking in the creek. Could have been a bear. Could have been a deer. Could have been a dog. I think it was a dog. I hope that's what it was. Easing along. Mind its own business, come on. Be careful where you stick your mitt now, children. You can get tagged. Mighty easy to get tagged. But yeah, we're going to make it over the hump. We might. Yeah, make it over the hump. That'd be about it, I believe. God almighty. Lord have mercy, I thought I had my arms, man. God, stay with me. Yeah. I'm not actually trying to be a model, that's for sure. You just have to overlook the way I look. I try all morning trying to get water to the garden. It's roughly about 400 feet from the creek to the end of the garden, farthest end. Okay. I was out of town Thursday. Friday I came down here and dug down. going to water the garden by hand. Yeah. After I realized I didn't have enough blue line. Not nowhere near enough. You do what you got to do. Nevertheless, I'm not complaining, just saying. I dug down and about a ½ inch dry top soil. Okay like that. Then that day, Saturday, today's Sunday, yeah. Sunday afternoon, actually. 90 degrees. And we've got about 4 or 5 days expected, just like today, hot, humid. I gotta water the garden. So I'll come down and put together what I had. Let me show you what we've got. Stay with me. Still got pressure on the liner here, you can see. We're down there working. I've had to couple it together 5 or 6 times to get it to the barrel. Carrying it from the barrel is a whole lot better than carrying it from the creek. Pump runs wonderful. That foot valve, that hard line, suction line, right on point. Check the oil, the gas, second pull, fired right up. Primed it. It's got a primer hole on top of the pump itself. Primed it. And that right there busted first thing at the top of the bank right there. Right there. That and busted. Put it together, started it again. Okay. You do with what you got to do with. You know what I'm saying? That and held. And if I told you what that black piece of plastic was, you'd probably call me a liar. Probably would. So we'll save that for later. That's not black water line. That's not water line at all, actually. But you can see the pressure. Still got pressure, still up. So I went and seen my buddy last night, hoping that he'd have some flex line. Well, he did. He obliged and had flex line. I'll have to repair about, I don't know how much, but that's what he had. He's had it hanging on the side of his building for years, okay? It was red, it turned pink, and now it's turned white. But you can see the pressure on that blue line. Yeah, make do with what you got to do with. You know what I'm saying? But right here, I want to mark it before I forget it. Let's see, where's that? Right here somewhere. But it's right here. Yeah. See the water? Split. It's split right there. See it? That's got to be repaired. Okay. It's split right here. I believe right here somewhere. Right here, I believe. Yep, right there. And right here. On this side, I believe, somewhere right here. Yeah, here's water. See the water? So I go from that flex line to swimming pool line. Yeah, make do what you got to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's where it's leaking. You can see it. Right there. Yep. Whatever I've got to do to get that wet. Yeah. Y'all might remember them barrels. I was off grid. That was the barrels I had to do the water supply. Yeah, now, that barrel, I moved it from over there, bone dry. It filled it up in just a matter of minutes. I'd say 2 minutes, that barrel was running over. Huh? Oh, there's no leak in it because it was running over. It may have been suction, I don't know. Brought it back out. A lot of times that back suction up there do that. But I come up here and sprayed a little bit right there. And I could put water plumb down through yonder. But you don't want to spray that plant. I sprayed right there, that plant. That tater plant, I ain't worried about that tater plant. Big deal, whoop-de-doo, fa-la-la. My father-in-law would say. But I've got to come up with a plan. I've got to irrigate this. So stay with me. We're going to dig down. Go out here and dig down a little bit and see what we're looking at. That'll kind of give you a time frame. I can water around these right here. You don't want to water that plant. You want to water that base of that plant right around and right in the middle right there. You don't want to water that plant. You'll cook that plant. My watermelons, my cucumbers, my potatoes, corn, beans, and tomatoes. I was watering tomatoes by hand out of the barrel down yonder. So that's what I might end up doing right now because I'm wore out. I'll use what's in here to go down that way on my corn. I'll fill the barrel back up, do it again. Hopefully it don't pop a line. That's what the killer is. That's a long haul, that's 400 foot, children. Believe it or not, that's 400 foot from down that creek. Well, this is 150 feet right here. So you're looking at this again, that's 300 feet. And I'm down to where the side by side is. And from side by side down, another 100 foot. So yeah, it's about 400 foot, something like that. About 400 foot, maybe a little more, but I don't know. I'm wore out. I've been out here all day trying to come up with a solution, a plan to keep packing water. I packed water when I was a little boy. I've always been a boy, but when I was little, when I was a little feller, I packed water for Mom to wash with. I packed water for us to drink with. I packed water for us to bath with. That's all I did was pack water. It seemed like forevermore packing water. I was packing water for something. There was 5 of us, and I always had the bucket in my dang hand. Yeah. About 6, 7 year old packing 2 buckets because 1 bucket makes you go sideways. You pack 2 buckets, kind of balanced out. I know it sounds stupid, but that's what I was thinking. I always packed 2. But I thought those days were over with, but apparently they're not. I've worked too hard for my garden to let it dry up. So stay with me just a minute. Let me go get us a little something, dig down a little bit, and see how dry it is. And dig up, well, we can go right here. Shoot, what am I saying? See how dry, see? Yep, starting to dry out, see? Yep. See, look. Starting to dry out. It's damp, down about 2 inches. We're cutting her down. See it right there? About 3 inches dry in my corn. Now we're not going to go all through this and look and hunt and search, but we just want to get a kind of rough idea. I'm dizzy and crap. Whew. Beans are overhead high now. Some of them reaching up. So they're nice and pretty and green. Like I said, you don't want to water the plant. You burn that plant up unless it's nighttime. At nighttime I wouldn't care, but look there, boys. Look there, look there, look there. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Huh? You see what I'm saying? Yes, yes. That sunball's cooking. But nevertheless, don't water the plant itself, water the base of the plant. Let it get it from the bottom up. You pour anything on top of that right now, it's going to cook it like mustard greens. Come on. So let's get to watering. Let's water this. Take us a breather. Take us a break. And see if we can come across some hose. Plenty of it. I had enough hose to come down here and just run that hose right down through there and just pull it back as it's pumping. Right down the middle of the rows. Very nice. Yep. Being rich instead of bald-headed would have been nice too, but you know how that is. It is what it is. So yeah, it's been my day all day. Yeah, I've been getting out of here and watering my maters in between times because I'm wore out. I'm wore out, children. I gotta work on my tomatoes. I gotta get some bad branches off there. But they're looking good. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Just gotta keep moving. Stay with me as I water. Heard something pop. My sense of direction ain't worth a shh. Ain't worth nothing. I can hear something, I think it's to the left and it'll be to the right. I think it's right on the hill and it'll be right down the holler. My hearing for sense of direction ain't worth nothing. I can hear good though, but as far as directing where it came from, nope, not gonna happen. But my advice to you or anybody, you're out exploring, wandering around, looking around, plundering around. Always have a sidearm with you. You never know what you're going to run into out here. That's a fact. You never know. Man or beast. Huh? Anyway, I used quite a bit out of that barrel. I'm going to fire up the pump. Hopefully it don't pop loose. I'm busted twice. A lot of pressure on that pump right there. But I'm going to fire it up and fill up my barrel and head out of here. Go home and eat me a bite and cool off. It's 90-some degrees and it's 2:30. I'm burnt to a crisp. I packed water and packed water and packed water. So I'm not watering the plants, I'm watering the ground, roots. You can't cook them if you do that, see. If you water the plant hot as it is, you've destroyed them. They'll wilter. Wilt, or whatever you want to call it. Yep, I hear it again. Huh. But anyway, that's why I'm watering the plant root, not the plant top. I'm going to wait till the sun goes down so it'll get the full effect of that water. You packing it right now, it's just being sucked right out of the ground as quick as you pour it down. That's how hot it is. So let's get this pump going and hopefully it don't bust nothing, and we'll undo it and take everything out of here. I'm not leaving nothing down here. That's an old pump, but daggone, it's good. Stay with me, children. About out of time on the phone. Well, the storage brother. There's nothing like that crawdads here. It'd be odd to hang that in here. Gosh dang, it's hot. I've got 3 or 4 bottles in there. Ceramic propellers. I don't want to burn them up, you know. I mean, it ain't like I can get them repaired. Wore out. Ain't got no strength for nothing. I'm just saying. That's not good. Oh. Huh? Yeah. I primed that time, didn't I? It's running over. Yeah. Stay with it. I look like a red worm with a shit slung out of it. It's 90-some degrees out here, children. I'm weak as a kitten. But I got my pump. I'm gonna leave that hose over there because I'm coming up straight back. I'm just gonna go home and grab me a bite to eat, cool off, and let this sun go down a little while. Be back down here about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that. And for round 2, I'll get that other barrel that's the farthest away, and I'll pack it water and put it on the plants, and bring that barrel up here, tie it off, maybe on this side over here, and get a better situation where I can get that hose and fill both barrels up. Maybe look up and get some more hose. That would be nice. Take that old raggedy hose and irrigate that garden with it. Pull it back and set it up, and pull it back and set it up. And just let it run. Wouldn't have to do all this. I just keep the pump moving. Get rid of some of these splashes. And you've seen it. This ceramic inside that pump, I would rather do that right there as I would to burn that pump up. If I just waited a little bit longer, it took off. Impatient, I guess. But nevertheless, I got a good soaking. I'm not complaining. Creek water ain't the best water ever was. Get on you, but it's wet. And a day like today, God dog it. I'm gonna take me a day soon Come out of these gardens and hit the trail. I got to get on the trail. I got to do some exploring. I got to get in that river. I got to get in them streams, them tributaries. I got to. It's my fossils and flint. That's my thing. But I'll quit rambling. Get myself to the house and get me a bite to eat and cool off. Wait. I can feel it. I'll be back. Stay with me, children. We're not done yet today. Let's go home and grab us a bite to eat and cool off a little bit.